your phones. My pranams to all Atma Jyotis, divine light of the self. I welcome all of you. I welcome all of you for today's session of Viveka Chudamani. Continuing with our earlier discussion, we are coming to the qualities of a Sthita Prajna, qualities of enlightened. And we started with the Viveka Chudamani. Viveka means discrimination, very sharp discrimination. That sharp discrimination can be developed only through study of Vedanta. Chudamani is crushed jewel. It said that diamond can cut anything. The Chudamani is a jewel of discrimination, can cut the ignorance. That's why it's called Viveka Chudamani. Let us offer our pranams to Sri Adi Shankaracharya. Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Padam Shankaram Loka Shankaram. Viveka Chudamani is sharpening our intellect, discrimination, very sharp discrimination, which will cut ignorance, adnana, and which will give us the freedom from bondage of samsara. That's where the Viveka Chudamani started with the 6 questions of student, if you remember. What is samsara? What is bondage? What is liberation? How do I get liberated? What is Atma, Anatma, Viveka? All those discussions done. Now Sri Shankaracharya is coming to the mukti. What is liberation? So today we are taking up the topic of what we call as the qualities of a liberated. Today the topic is freedom from karma, freedom from bondage of karma. That's the topic. Today is day 747. Okay. So let us, we are taking 3 slokas today, 91, 92, 93, as per our numbering, 440, 448 onwards, as per the original Viveka Chudamani. So the first sloka says, actions done in 100 crore kalpas get destroyed by the knowledge I am Brahman. Just like a dream activities get dissolved on waking state. Please understand this. 100 crore kalpas, a very, very long time, trillions of years, so much of karma if you have done, will get destroyed when you get the knowledge of I am Brahman, Aham Brahmasmi. How will they get destroyed? Just like a dream activities get dissolved on waking up. Shloka number 92. Can good deeds or sinful deeds or papa or punya done in the dream cause heaven or hell for a waker? In the dream we do some crimes, sins, or dream we do some good karma, but when you wake up they are not there. So like that, shloka number 93, a space is unattached. One who knows his self as unassociated, asanga, the man of right effort is not affected by the future action. The man of right effort means one who is non-doer, akarta. He is not affected by future actions. These are the 3 slokas we'll try to understand today. So the question being addressed today is, we are in terrible samsara. The samsara means cycle of birth and death. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani, jatre shayanam. Iha samsare, bahudusare, krapaya pare, pahi murare. Again and again, the soul, jiva, takes birth, grows old, dies. In every birth, it does karma. The karma has grown like a forest. One seed can give rise to one tree, and one tree can give rise to 10,000 fruits. Each fruit can give rise to many more trees. So our karmic impressions will create a big forest. What do you call it? Samsara. Very difficult to get out of this samsara. So Viveka Chudamani is to how to break this cycle of birth and death, get out of samsara. The question we have now is it possible to get out of samsara? Because the samsara is very vast. The cycle of samsara is infinite. How many times we are born? We are born, we have 60, 86, 84 lakh yonis, means life forms. In these life forms, the evolution is unconscious. The conscious evolution or karmic cycle will start only when we become human beings. And how many times we have been human beings? If we listen to that, we'll jump out of our seat. Trillions of years, not even millions of years. So many times we have taken birth as human beings. What is said is Brahmaji's one day is called one kalpa. Brahmaji's one day is one kalpa. One kalpa is 311.05 trillion years. One day, please understand, one day of Brahmaji. Brahmaji's life is 311.05 trillion years, which is actually 36,000 kalpas. Kalpa means one day of Brahmaji. You have to imagine this day of Brahmaji, very huge. Okay. So 36,000 kalpas, 36,000 days and nights. Nights of Brahmaji is nothing but pranayama. So one kalpa of Brahmaji is 4.32 billion years, which is actually 14 manvantaras and 15 sandhyakalas. As of today, we are in Vaivatsava Manvantara. Okay. Please understand this 4.32 billion years of Brahmaji tallies almost with science discovery, the Big Bang and discovery of science. It's not very off the mark with respect to what scientific knowledge is today. And we are in a Manvantara, Vaivatsava Manvantara. Okay. And Vaivatsava Manvantara has Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, Kali Yuga. So many yugas repeat. Understand the cosmic scale. Our one year, human beings 1 year is 6 months for devatas and 6 months for night. Uttarayana Kala is called morning time of devatas. Dakshinayana Kala is night of devatas. So 1 day of devatas is 1 year of human beings. 1 year of devatas is called 1 year of devatas is 1 day of Brahmajis. Sorry, 100 years of devatas is called Brahmajis 1 day. So we are speaking of huge scale, time scale. And Sri Shankaracharya says we are born as human beings, not as animals. Animals, we don't know how many trillions years. In thousands of kalpas, means thousands of Brahmaji's days. Why? Because of avidya, adnana. Imagine how many lifetimes we have. Okay, we think in a very small time scale. Thousands of kalpas we are born as human beings, nothing else. Earlier we are born as animals and other things. Okay, so thousands of kalpas we have created karma. Buddha says in a very beautiful way, I don't know how many times I was born. Okay, in each of birth, my backbone is stacked. My backbone, the spinal cord, the backbone, no, is stacked. Then the backbone should be bigger than a mountain, Mount Everest, bigger than the Himalayas. So many times I was born as a human being. And so much I suffered in my life. My tears, if they are pulled together, they are mightier than the Ganga river. To give an example of how many lifetimes we have as human beings. And each lifetime we do karma. And this karma will accumulate. And I see how rich we are, how rich karma, bank balance of karma we have. Very big bank balance of karma. So Sri Krishna says, Shankaracharya says, don't be scared of karma. This karma will get burnt by the Atma Dhyana. The entire karma will get burnt. You have ocean of karma. Ocean, it's more than ocean. So much of karma you have, karmic impressions we have. Even if you take hundreds of trillions of years, lifetimes, or millions of Brahmans also, our karma will not get over. But Sri Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Jnanagni dagdha karmani, the fire of wisdom, Atma Dhyana, will burn our karma. So don't be scared about karmic impression. And what is this Atma Dhyana? Nanu, nanembudu, nanalla, ideha, manabuddhi, nanalla, sachidanandatma, Shivananunane, Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, I'm not the intellect, I'm pure consciousness, Shiva Swarupi. So this knowledge, as it gets stabilized, it will burn all the karmas what we have. Please understand, burning the karma is possible. And entire karma can be burnt. The burning the karmic impressions is what is being discussed in the current shloka. What is that we'll do? So just to recollect what is this karma business all about. We have 4 types of karma, karmic impressions. Something called sanchita karma, which is like an accumulated balance. Imagine you have a karma bank. Okay. We are taking life after life. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janni jadashan. How many? Really, millions and millions of times. Thousands of kalpas of Brahmaji, means thousands of days of Brahmaji also will take births. We don't know how many births will take as animals, other worlds. So all the karma what we do in many lifetimes, it becomes sanchita karma, accumulated karma. It's very big ocean. So you think it's a karma bank, like you have put dollar in the bank, karma bank is there. In karma bank, we are very rich actually. Your bank balance may be 15 lakhs, but our karma balance is 10,000 crores, very big. So now, out of the karma balance, we take a small amount of karma. Out of our balance is bank balance is 10,000 crores, we'll take only one small amount, maybe 2 lakh. That karma we take as a human birth or animal birth to experience that karma. That karma is called prarabdha karma. Sanchita karma is accumulated, will not draw all the bank balance one time. So when we take human birth, animal birth we can't do karmic impressions, only human birth we can do karmic impression, karma. So what we do, we act every day, every moment you have to keep on acting, doing something. That doing something is called kriyamana karma, action. And this action will create further karma. Every moment you are creating new karma. And this kriyamana karma, what we do, action, will become a bank balance in the future. It will go to sanchita karma. So it's called agami, future karma. So we are becoming richer day by day, day by day, day by day. Imagine just one small amount of karma can give rise to one body. Imagine an ocean of karma, how many bodies you have to give birth, take birth. And the body is not just human beings, animal life, plant life, even heaven, hell, ghost, many things included. So this is a very big, scary picture. This is called samsara. But Sri Shankaracharya said, don't be afraid. Don't worry. Your karma done in thousands of lifetimes also will dissolve. How? As Sri Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Jnanagri Dagda Karmani, the fire of knowledge will burn. How does it burn? When you put a fire to paper, there's a big pile of paper. Just put one spark, the entire pile will be burnt. Gone case. Similarly, there's a person who has a cancer. For cancer, doctor brings laser treatment, radiation therapy. Using laser torch, he'll burn all cancer cells. Like that, any amount of karma we've done in our earlier life, sanchita karma, gets burnt with the jnana. So, jnana is like fire. Jnana agni dagda karmani. Don't be afraid. Focus on jnana, atma jnana. Understand you are not the body, not the mind, not the intellect, not pure consciousness. Nanu nanembudu nanalla, ideha manabuddhi nanalla, sachidananda atma shivanam nane, shivoham, shoham. This knowledge gets stabilized in you. That's all is required. Nothing else is required. So this is the message Sri Shankaracharya is giving in these shlokas. So now the question is, he gives an example. Somebody has a dream. In the dream, he does lot of good punya. He does lot of charity. He builds temples. Okay. But when he wakes up, that good punya what he has done in the dream cannot take him to heaven. The waker says, all what is done in dream is false, unreal. Similarly, somebody does a murder in the dream. And because of murder, policemen catch him in the dream. And judge gives him lifetime punishment. Your lifetime you have to be in jail. When he wakes up, there's no punishment. There's no murder. Similarly, when Atma Jnana awakens in you, the entire past lives is like a dream. Waking up from the dream, whatever you have done in the past is gone and burnt. Sanchita karma is burnt. Imagine the Sanchita karma is like bigger than the ocean. It burns. Murder done in the dream, the person cannot be caught and put in jail in the waking state. Similarly, past life, 1,000 kalpas of human life in past life, what you have done will not cause you any further karmic bondage. It gets burnt. But is it easy? No, it takes lot of time of maturity as human beings. Sri Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Bahunam Janmanamante Gnanaman Mam Prapadyate Vasudeva Sarvamiti Samahatma Sadurlabaha. It requires thousands of kalpas of human life to become eligible for Gnana. You will not get Gnana easily. So much of maturity is required. How many times you are born as human beings? How many times you have got married? How many you got divorced? How many children you have? How many wars you participated? You don't even remember. Ishvara remembers. But over a lot of maturity, you will come to Gnana. People don't, please understand, people don't come to Gnana Yoga just easily. All of you have come to Gnana because of your good karma done in thousands of kalpas or thousands of millions and trillions of lifetimes. Then only he'll say Vasudeva Sarvamiti. He'll realize Vasudeva Sarvamiti means non-duality. Vasudeva, Atma. Vasudeva means Atma. Atma is everywhere. Inner self and outer reality is Atma. Atma and Brahma one. Jivatma, Paramatma, Ekatvam. He'll realize after thousands of kalpas of living human life and karma. So now we have a bigger question. In the last class we told Jivan Mukta has also ego, ahankara, a burnt ego. Now what will happen to the burnt ego of Jivan Mukta? Will it cause another birth? Already we have problem, bigger problems. We have big Sanchita karma. Okay. And Prarabdha karma and Agami karma. 3 types of karma are there. Sanchita karma, you are saying Sanchita karma will not give fruit. It's got burnt. What happened to Prarabdha karma? You tell Gnani has also a Prarabdha karma. Gnani has also, he has to get up in the morning, he has to do some work, he has to take care of his family. Gnani also has a ego. No doubt it's a burnt ego or pure ego. What will happen to the Gnani is the question. Is the question clear? That question is being addressed in these 3 shlokas. So what we are saying, for Adnani, Punarapi Janam, Punarapi Maranam, many lifetimes will happen. He has a Sanchita karma which is like an ocean. Then Prarabdha karma, it takes a little bit and he has to take millions and trillions of births to complete the karma. Then he does Kriyamana karma, action, which will give it a future karma, Agami, and which will accumulate Sanchita karma. This is the cycle, is infinite. This is called samsara. But thank God, there's a good news. The good news is if you get Atma Dana, Nanu Nanembudu Nanalla, Ideha Manabuddhi Nanalla, Sachidananda Atma Shivananane. If Dana is very stable, then Sanchita karma is gone. Your bank balance is gone. You are bankrupt. Now, last class Shankara says, but Nani has a Prarabdha karma because he has an ego, purified ego. Then with the purified ego, he will do Kriyamana karma also. He will do some action also. No, he will not sit quiet. No, he will do, keep doing something. This service, that service, helping those people or teaching. He will do some Kriyamana karma also. Now, what about these 2 karmas? Will they give further birth? Because the Kriyamana karma and Prarabdha karma will convert to Agami karma. So that question is being addressed now. Sanchita karma is burnt. How is burnt? Like when you wake up from the dream, entire dream is gone. So the waking state is what you call as waking dream. It's called Maya. Once you wake up from Maya, whatever you've done in past life is gone. So you don't have to go to hypnotherapy, past life regression. What happened in my past life, Jataka, all those things are gone. So if I come to Atma Dana, nothing matters past life. So Bodhidharma went to teach in China. The king in China, Buddhism had reached China. So the king in China had done a lot of Buddhist temples called pagodas for people to meditate. Then he was feeding thousands of Buddhist monks every day. He said, I'm doing so much of good karma, dharma. Will I get nirvana, mukti? Bodhidharma says, no. These are all good karma. Good karma will qualify for another life of good life. You will become emperor next life. Good karma will only give us better life, maybe in heaven or emperor. Good karma also can qualify us to get a samparka with Gnani, a Jivan Mukta. A good master, spiritual master, we can get good karma. But good karma itself doesn't give mukti. The karma cannot be encashed to get mukti. Karma can be encashed for Gnana. Gnana will give mukti. So then the king says, what are you saying? Buddha speaks of 500 lifetimes of Jataka tales where he did good karma. Then Bodhidharma laughs. Buddha realized all those 500 lifetimes are dream when he woke up. Buddha had 500 lifetimes of dream. He realized that it's a dream. That's why he's called awakened one. So when you get awakened, you realize that, oh my dear, I was dreaming for trillions of years. Many Brahmajis I have seen by dreaming. That you have woken up from the dream. All dream is unreal. That realization happened. That's called mukti. So now the question being addressed is, will Gnani have future birth? Sanchita karma is gone. Sanchita karma is gone. Big relief. Bank balance is gone. I have become bankrupt. But I have to do some karma. No, Gnani has a body. Gnani has an ego, ahankara. What is ahankara? Purified ahankara. Now he has to do something. Will it create future births? So big problem. Adnani we have seen. He has an ego. What kind of ego? I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect. And he does karma. He has accumulated big sanchita karma. And he has got into samsara trouble. He lives in the past or future. My dear, what about Gnani? Gnani has become Jivan Mukta. He has also a purified ego. What is the purified ego of Gnani? Nanu, Nanembudu, Nanalla, Ideha, Manabuddhi, Nanalla, Sachidananda Atma, Shivananani, Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. A purified ego is required for functioning in the world. A Gnani has to function. He has to teach students. He has to take care of his family. Or he, as a king, he has to take care of people. He may have to do so many things. Without ego, you cannot interact with the world. But please understand, this is a purified ego. Only impure ego causes birth. The purified ego will not cause the birth. That's why, have you seen that snake in the neck of Shiva? Jiva has become Shiva. Shivoham, Shivoham. Jiva has attained Shivatva. The snake is poisonous, very dangerous for a Jiva. Ego is very dangerous for a Jiva. It hurts us. It's poisonous. Okay? For a Jiva, ignorant person, Adnani, the snake called ego is very dangerous. It will cause him suffering in life and it will cause a lot of karma in the future. But look at Shiva. Same ego he takes and puts as an ornament in the neck. Shiva's necklace is ego. The snake can't do anything to Shiva. It's an ornament. The burnt ego or purified ego is an ornament for Gnani. Ornament cannot cause you problem, or it's only showpiece. So similarly, Gnani will have an ego. It's a burnt ego, purified ego. So Gnani may take a role for Loka Kalyana, service to the world. He may rule the kingdom like Janaka Raja. He may do a lot of work for Loka Kalyana service. But he has no doership. I am the doer concept is not there because I am the body concept is gone. When the I am the body concept is gone, I am the doer will not give a karma. The karma is there only for a doer. I am the mind, Bhoktaham concept is gone. I am not the mind. So then joy and suffering in the life will not affect him. It will not cause further karma. I am Gnata, I am the knower. I have knowledge and ignorance. That limitation is gone because I am the light of the self, Atma Jyoti, pure awareness. The light has no shadow. So that's why I am the Atma. So now he is having an ego. The ego is I am the Gnata, the knower. Okay, the knower, he has known that I am the Atma. The knower has become wise. Ignorance is gone. He becomes Pramata, knower. He knows I am the light of the self-awareness. Antar Jyotihi, Bahir Jyotihi, Pratyak Jyotihi, Paratpara, Jyotireva Jyotihi, Swayam Jyotihi, Atma Jyotihi, Shivasmyaham. I am the light of the self-awareness. I am not the knower. The knower has a problem. Knower has ignorance and knowledge is a problem. No matter how much you know, you have ignorance problem. But light has no problem. Light has no shadow. Awareness is I am. That he has realized. Now he is able to act in the world as a knower, knowing very well I am Brahman. That person is called Sthita Pradna. The knower has become wise. The ignorance has gone. The knower, Pradna, Sthita Pradna, he has become enlightened Pradna. Enlightened wisdom. What is the wisdom? I am the knower. As a knower, I can't know physics, chemistry, biology, mathematics, all those things I don't know. But these are all in the Maya. Really, I am the awareness, light. Light has no shadow. I am free from knowledge and ignorance. So this is called purified ego. In purified ego, cannot give birth to. Purified ego has no karma, no agami and kriyamana karma. So a Gnani may be acting, may be doing a lot of action in the world. He may be more active than a lazy person, more active than a Rajasic person, but no karma, because all actions are done akarta, non-doer. There's no doership at all. That's why Gnani, when he does something, a lot of activities will happen. Infinite number of activities will happen. What Sri Shankaracharya did in 32 years, we cannot be doing in 30,000 lifetimes. 32 years he is able to do. And what Buddha did in 40 years, we can't even think, imagine. What Vivekananda did in by the age of 39, ordinary human beings cannot do. So Gnani's actions are in the present moment. And Gnani acts decisively. Sri Krishna, just because he is Gnani, he doesn't sit idle in a cave. He is involved in dharma, loka kalyana. So Gnani's all actions are for loka kalyana. We have a concept that Gnani is somebody who is sitting in the mountain. On the other hand, Gnani can be fully active in the world doing loka kalyana. But he has no concept of doership. He is a non-doer in among activities, because I'm not the body. So if you are not the body, and karma will not get attached to you. Karma will stick to you only if you are a doer. And Gnani's understanding is very clear. He will never be confused. Okay. Just like you are talking to somebody. Then deep inside, you know, I'm a woman. Or deep inside, I'm a man. So deep inside, I know I'm a mother. Even if I'm talking to somebody, I'm not confused. I'm a mother or I'm a woman. It will not be there. Similarly, Gnani's knowledge and clarity is so much that I am the Atma, I am Brahman. Whatever he does, whatever action he does, it will be unshaken in the waking state, dream state, deep sleep state. That's the state of Gnani. Such a person is called Jivan Mukta. The knowledge has so deeply gone. So that's why he is in the war, he is doing something, nothing will happen. Sri Krishna is fully engaged in whole life. He will dance with Gopikas, he will do politics, he will advise Arjuna, he will go and talk to Duryodhana. No karma at all, because there's no action which is personal. It's all for the universe, cosmic actions. Ishvara operating through that body and mind complex. So now we have a question. You are saying Gnani has no karma, but Gnani has Prarabdha karma. There are two things here. Gnani has no karma, he has Prarabdha karma. How can these two together be true? Gnani has a karma and Gnani has no karma, Prarabdha karma. See, Gnani, deep inside, he knows I am unborn. As Sakshi, as Atma, I was never born. I have no death. I have no birth. That's why there's no question of karma as Atma. But as a body, I was in ignorance. So that karmic impression what I created is coming as prarabdha karma. So when Gnani interacts with the world, the prarabdha karma triggers. But when Gnani is sitting in silence, he sits as Brahman. In Samadhi is Brahman. In the world, he has a prarabdha karma. But Gnani is very, very clear. Even in acting in the world, he knows I am Brahman doing Loka Kalyana. He doesn't think he is a Jiva. I can give you an example. There's a great actor and he plays the role of a beggar. He's so great. When he's playing the role of a beggar, he starts thinking he's really beggar. He'll start crying. And after coming home also, he thinks he feels so bad. I'm a beggar because he's not able to come out of the beggar mood. Adnani is like that. Adnani is Ishvara, Brahman, taking the role of a Jiva and forgetting that he is Atma and suffering. Whereas Gnani has realized, oh, this is all movie, this is all drama. I'm just acting. So an actor, a good actor, when he acts a role of a beggar, a businessman, a policeman, he will never forget his actor. He will do acting very well. Consciously. So that's how Gnani will act in the world very consciously. He will never forget he is a Brahman. Is the understanding clear? So Gnani is like an actor playing the role of a Jiva, playing the role of a Sadguru, playing the role of a master. And when he plays the role, he will never think that I am Guru, never think I am Sadguru. He knows I am Brahman. But whatever role he does, he plays well. A good actor, whatever role he plays, policeman or beggar, he'll play well. But if he identifies the role, then there's a problem. An ignorant person identifies the role, that's why he suffers, that's why he creates karma. A Gnani will never identify the role. But he does the role well. Is the distinction clear? That's why prarabdha karma, so Gnani knows I don't have prarabdha karma because I'm not the body. But I use the body for Loka Kalyana. See, I am the body is different from I'll use the body. Because as long as the body is there, I'll use it for Loka Kalyana. So it's like this. In my cupboard, there are so many trousers, all good condition, but I'm not able to use them. When the trousers were stitched, I was 80 kgs. After I lost my weight, I become 68 kgs. I can't use the trousers. It's not useful for me, but trousers are in good condition. Then what I'll do, I'll donate the trousers to a old age home, orphanage home. Let them use it. Similarly, Gnani donates his body for Loka Kalyana. Body is the vehicle. The vehicle is in a good condition. That vehicle is used for Loka Kalyana. It's not my body, but I use the body for Loka Kalyana. And who uses the body? The purified ego. Gnani as Sakshi is not doer. Atma is not doer. The purified ego, a sattvic ego, will use the body for Loka Kalyana. The sattvic ego is called Sthita Pradna. Because sattvic ego knows I am Pradna, I am the knower, but I am also Brahman. So that knowledge is there in the sattvic ego. Sakshi or Atma has no knowledge, no ignorance. So all qualities of Sthita Pradna applies to a purified ego, not for Atma. Is it clear? We'll speak of the qualities of Sthita Pradna. Dukkeshu anadigmana, sikeshu vigataspraha, vitarag, bhaya, krodha, sthita vimuchyate. Somebody doesn't get depressed, somebody doesn't get elated, somebody has no anger, no fear. So when we are speaking, we have to speak of ego. Atma we can't speak because Atma has no quality. And what kind of ego is this? This is the burnt ego or sattvic ego of a Gnani. The burnt ego is like a rope. The rope, when it's burnt, it becomes ashes. It appears like a rope, but there's no ashes cannot bind you. Similarly, burnt ego of Gnani cannot bind him. He cannot bind anybody. The burnt ego of the Gnani is used for Loka Kalyana, service to the world. That's why Gnani may appear to be very active in the world with complete non-doership. And his actions will not give him any bondage, any karmic impression. Is that clear? So, just to give you some understanding, I have created this staircase, ladder. So I'm showing the entire process of Atma Dhyana as a ladder. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is the states. The 1, 2, 3 is what we call as waking state, dream state, deep sleep state, or Jagrata, Swapna, Sushupti. This is common to all living beings, human beings, birds, everybody has that states. And most of the people, for millions of lifetimes or trillions of lifetimes, they don't even know there's a fourth state. They go through 1, 2, 3, 3 to 1. Eating, mating, sleeping. Ahara, bhaya, nidra, maithuna. The food, fear, sex, and sleep is common to all living beings. And all human beings also live for 1, 2, 3 for millions and millions of lifetimes. Only because of some good karma they have done, they'll come across a good master, realized master. Then they start moving into fourth stage called Samadhi. Samadhi is also a mental state. They'll go to 1, 2, 3, 4 and come back. 1, 2, 3, 4 and come back. Okay. But going to the 4, so the going to the 4 is called Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Kriya Yoga, any of these yogas is going there. Yoga means temporary. Temporarily you connect with the higher self. When you connect temporarily, it's called yoga or samadhi. So now, temporarily you connect half an hour, 20 minutes, or when you're doing karma yoga full day, you are connecting with the higher self. That's a purification happens. So the mind becomes more and more chitta shuddhi happens. So then you qualify for dhyana, atma dhyana, viveka, shravana, manana, nidhyasa. So that atma dhyana gradually takes you to stage 5, where you are established as sakshi, jiva sakshi. Sakshi means witness. Then what will happen to you? Whatever you do in the, this is 5th stage, sakshi, sorry. So then what will happen to you? Earlier, whatever is happening in life, you are getting jumping in like, oh my God, so many things happened. Oh, I'm so happy. Ups and downs of life are affecting you. Now you are able to observe your thoughts. Mind is calm, mind is peaceful. Mind has found the self. So you have become Jiva Sakshi. Anything happening within you will not disturb you. So gradually you'll move into Ishvara Sakshi. So Jiva Sakshi is still individual. Ishvara Sakshi is universal. You understand Sakshi in me is the Sakshi in everywhere. I am the universal. Okay. You are realizing the Atma with Brahman. So that's why Atma Darshanam, Brahma Darshanam. Brahma Darshanam, Satya Darshanam. To know the self is to know God is to be God. Atma Darshanam, you have known Atma, I am Sakshi, I am Pratyekatma, you know. So once you know I am Pratyekatma, the life will not affect you so much. The thoughts, feelings, emotions you are able to watch. Then gradually, then you start living in stillness, presence. So then the presence starts growing, stage 6. Then you become Ishvara Sakshi. So that stage, what will happen? You start experience that stillness, oneness in the universe, the totality. Inner and outer reality is Brahman. Still there is ego, purified ego, stage 5 and 6. Then you go to stage 6, 7. There's no inner and outer reality. There's only one reality, Brahman. That guy is called Turiyaga. So 1, 2, 3 is a state of ignorance, Adnana. The stage 4 is called Samadhi or practice, yogi. Yogic practice can be Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Kriya Yoga, many yoga practice. Then stage 5 is called Jnana. I am the Sakshi, Jiva Sakshi. And then you become Ishvara Sakshi. Then you become Turiyaga. So now what will happen in Jiva Sakshi? You become detached. That's why it's called Asamasakti. I am detached. So now in the stage 4, you practice detachment. As sadhana is done, I want to be detached. Okay. Now that detachment becomes natural for you in this stage 5. Learning cycling is with difficulty in the initial stage. But after learning practice, it becomes very natural. Detachment becomes very natural for you. Why you become detached? Because objects of the world, you know, there's no happiness. Only happiness is in Atma, Brahman. So you have found the nectar of Atma Dhyana. Then nothing in the world can attack you. Somebody has done nectar. For him, milk or honey or coffee will not taste good. So that's why he becomes detached. So it doesn't mean that he will run away from the world. He knows limitation, that's all. So don't think that detached means, oh, he'll run away from the world to Himalayas. Nothing like that. He will be in the world, but not attached. That's like me, no? Before I was eating sugar, sweets. Okay. Wherever sweet is there, my hand will go and put in the mouth. Then doctor, I got diabetes. Doctor told you have diabetes. Then I got nana. So then whenever sweet comes, diabetes, sugar sweet comes, I look at sweet. I don't touch it. I become sakshi of the sweet. Right? Earlier there's effort. Initially there's effort. I want to, I'll take and put sweet in my mouth. Some effort was there. There is a sadhana. But now it's become natural. I don't have any effort now. That's called sakshi. So he has become sakshi at this stage 5. It's called asamasakti, detachment. Then gradually that asamasakti will grow because he is still continuing samadhi practice. He is not established fully in Brahman. He is going to Turiya. This samadhi is called Turiya state. This is called Turiya. So now he'll keep going it, he'll keep practicing it. Whatever samadhi, karma yoga, dhyana, jnana yoga, bhakti yoga, jnana yoga, bhakti yoga, samadhi, maybe nitidhyasa, jnana yoga, samadhi. Then what will happen? He'll go to 6th stage. The individual vasanas, whatever is there, starts dissolving further. I am an individual concept goes. Now there's no longer individual. Here, sakshi, I am an individual, I am observing body and mind is there. In the 6th stage, I am the universal. So he becomes Ishvara sakshi. He has merged with the totality. Now he is no longer an individual. The body is individual, but Ishvara, the universal consciousness, operates through him. He will have full of wisdom. So such a person is in Padartha Abhavani. Padartha Abhavani means the objects are unreal. So stage 5 is called Brahmavid. He is knower of Brahman. He is a Jivan Mukta. Stage 6, the vasanas have further gone. Unreal objects are there. The world of objects is unreal. Earlier the objects were there, stage 5, objects are there, but he is detached. Now he has objects themselves are unreal. So he is saying, Aham Brahmasmi, Sarvam Khalu Brahma. All this is Brahman. Only he experiences Brahman everywhere. Still some ego is there, sattvic ego. Finally, he will Brahma Varishta. For him, the inner reality and outer reality is only one. There's no concept of object, there's no concept of me. Then he is Sahaja Samadhi, natural state. He can operate in the world just like any man. Nobody will know. He is perfectly in operation or if he is perfectly in Samadhi. Samadhi or operation in the world will not make a difference to him. If Samadhi or operation makes a difference to him, he is still a sadhaka. Ramana Maharshi spent about 12 years in Virupaksha cave meditating. Okay. Then he comes to ashram. One day a man comes. He looks at Ramana Maharshi. He is interacting with people. He is cutting vegetables. He is doing gardening. What happened to you? You are in Virupaksha cave. You are doing meditation. I thought you will you will grow spiritually. Now you are fallen. You are interacting with people. You are involved in the world. So he doesn't understand. When Ramana Maharshi was in Virupaksha cave, he was practicing samadhi. Now he has become Brahmanishta, Brahmavarishta, Turyatita, Turyaga. So Turiya means waking state, dream state, deep sleep state. Beyond that is called Turiya. When you are in Turiya, beyond doesn't make sense. That's why it's called Turyatita or Jivan enlightened one, liberated one. See, where is the temple? See, go straight on the road. After crossing 3 roads, the temple is there. That means you have to cross 3 roads. That means we have similarly waking state, dream state, deep sleep state you cross, you'll take Turiya. Because you're still in the waking state, dream state, deep sleep. But you have reached the temple. Where is the temple? Temple is here only. Similarly, when you have reached Turiya and you are able to stay there, then you are called Turyatita. Turyaga. Okay. So, example for this, I'm telling all these things. What happened to Vasana with Prarabdha Karma with Gnani? So Gnani has a purified ego. The purified ego will further undergo purification as he interacts. Purified ego is there for Prarabdha Karma. Prarabdha Karma to experience, purified ego is there. But as he experiences Prarabdha Karma, the purified ego also will become further purified. All vasanas will go. Okay. But the person who is in stage 5, 6, 7, all of Jivan Muktas, Jivan Mukti is not affected. Only Prarabdha Karma can change. Only vasanas can change based on the Prarabdha Karma. Some Gnanis will continue to be in stage 5, some Gnanis will continue in 6 stage, some Gnanis will reach 7. But all of them are Jivan Muktas. Prarabdha Karma, Sanchita Karma of Gnani is burnt. Prarabdha Karma continue until the body drops. So this way, Prarabdha Karma of Gnani will not affect him in next life. There's no more life. Are we clear? And Kriyamana Karma of Gnani will not give him Papa or Punya because Gnani has purified Karma. Now he does all this for Loka Kalyana. There's nothing selfishness. What Kriyamana Karma will give him? Nothing. So that way, all karmas are burnt. So this I want to put it as a staircase. People start as samsari, they're suffering. Then they develop something called shubhecha, desire for mokshata. I want liberation. Why that desire comes? Because of good karma done in millions of lifetimes. Otherwise, that desire will not come. Okay. Then they'll get to Vichara, self-enquiry. Shravana, Manana, Nidhyasa, they'll approach a good master, spiritual master, Brahmanishta, Shrotiya. Then they start inquiry, self-enquiry. Then the mind becomes settled. With Vedanta Vichara, mind becomes very settled. It's called Tanumanasi. The stage number 1, 2, 3, still a sadhana, spiritual practice. He will practice some nidhyasa and all. And Karma Yoga he does. Then he goes to 4th stage, Sattopati, or enlightened one. So enlightenment is here. Jnana. Enlightenment, I said, is sudden, whereas liberation is slow. Okay. Suddenly he is enlightened. He understands. What he understands? Nanu nanembudu nanalla, ideha manabuddhi nanalla, sachidananda atma shivanan nane, shivoham shivoham. I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, I'm not the intellect, I'm pure consciousness, he realizes. Sattopati. Now, the state number 4, realization is called direct knowledge. It's called aparoksha jnana. State number 1, 2, 3 is called paroksha jnana. Still he is getting information, knowledge. Stage number 4, he recognizes it. Aparoksha jnana. I am Atma, that recognition happens. Otherwise, the recognition doesn't happen. He's still in stage number 1, 2, 3, sadhana. So, if he has recognition has happened even for a moment, he has become Jivan Mukta. Then his vasanas may come. He may work in the world. He may take care of the family. He may do his job. He may do Loka Kalyana. But he knows I am Brahman. And why does he do outer world? Because Prarabdha Karma is pending. That person is called Brahmavid, no one of Brahman. Nobody knows he is Brahmadnani because he will behave like an ordinary person. He will live like an ordinary person. Deep inside he knows I am Brahman. Deep inside is peaceful. It doesn't show to anybody. Then his vasanas will further come down, provided his Prarabdha Karma permits that. Prarabdha Karma allows the vasanas to come down. Then he will move into Asamasakti. That means earlier in the sadhana, he was thinking the objects of the world are unreal. Now he has known I am Brahman. The objects of the world are unreal. He starts experiencing, it's called aparoksha. Directly he starts experiencing the objects of the world are unreal. Stage 4 to 5 he goes. He becomes very detached. In stage 4, still he has objects. Okay. The vasanas are getting reduced. Even the pure ego is becoming further purified by vasana. How does it get to? Nididhyasa and selfless service. He is doing karma yoga. There's non-doership. Then padartha abhavana, stage number 6. The objects are not only they don't give happiness, they are unreal also. So in stage number 5, he understands objects are not giving happiness. Stage number 6, padartha abhavana, objects become unreal. Now he is saying, aham brahmasmi, sarvam khalu ida brahma. His mind has become settled. In the stage 5, he is experiencing inner peace. Now stage number 6 is experience the peace in the world, that stillness in the world, Brahman. The inner and outer reality is transformed. So then he becomes fully established, Videha Mukta, Turyaga. So do I have to go to 4, 5, 6, 7? Not required. Okay. If you have reached 4, done. 4 very clearly you reached, done. 4, 5, 6, 7 movement is because of prarabdha karma, not because of any other reason. Are you clear? So Gnani, if you have reached 4th stage, done. So a person who has reached 4th stage may also get angry because vasanas are not fully gone. Okay. Then you can say, I know I'm Brahman, but I'm still getting angry. Then question is, for who is getting angry? Your ego is getting angry or you are getting angry? Atma or ego? Ego is getting angry. Then you are not the ego. So a Gnani in 4th stage can get emotional disturbance, and 4th, 5th, and 6th stage can get emotional disturbance and come back. Don't worry. Gnana is not affected. I am Brahman, Gnana is not affected. That's why if you reach 4th, 5th, and 6th, 7th stage, any of the stages you are mukta. That your work, as long as you do Loka Kalyana work, will not create new future birth for you. No Agami Karma, no Prarabdha Karma. His actions are for Loka Kalyana. Where is the karma for him? Is it clear? So, to make you understand a little bit better, I'll give example which you can understand. So imagine stage number 1, 2, 3 is like somebody who's in India. Now he knows about America, but he has not seen America. He wants to go to America. He wants to go to America. Finally, America is like a Turiya state. So he gets a visa. Then he is able to go and come back, business visa. So that means he is able to practice samadhi and come back. He cannot stay there, business visa. So samadhi, half an hour, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, or when you're doing karma yoga, you enter into samadhi and come back. But somebody who has gone to business visa to America, his style is changed. He is getting affected by America. The way he dresses, he changes. The way he talks, he changes. Because he is affected by America. Similarly, if somebody has gone to Turiya, he is affected. His lifestyle will start changing. So then he goes gradually from business visa, he gets a green card. Now he is able to stay longer in America. So similarly, the stage 5 is more transferred. Now his big style has become more like America. He has become what you call as American, right? So then he applies for a visa. 5 and 6 is like more with the green card. Now he has become more American, less Indian. Similarly, Jivatma in 5 and 6 stage is more like a Brahman, Ishvara than like a Jiva, Sakshi and Ishvara Sakshi. And 7th stage is taken American citizenship. Now he's America only. Now he's no longer Indian. So 7th stage is Turiya, Brahmavarishta. Now 5, 6, and 7 is called Mukta. Don't have to think that 7 is Mukta. Whether you go from 5 to 6 to 7 depends on your prarabdha karma. Somebody is destined to be a Sadguru, he may move to 6 or 7. Somebody is not destined to Sadguru, just Jivan Mukta, he stay in stage 5. He may have some anger, emotions, but that anger and emotion will immediately get corrected through Jnana. Jnana is like antivirus. Okay. So what will happen to you when you go to stage 6? Stage 6, Jiva, Ishvara will operate through the body-mind complex. Okay. So no longer he is a Jiva. Then what will happen? Any action he does starts manifesting in the world on a larger scale because Ishvara is functioning through that. That's why he can become Sadguru or a great realized master. Sakshi, stage 5, he can be a Jivan Mukta, he can be peaceful by himself. Stage 6, his actions will affect world because he is seeing the Brahman everywhere. Then what will happen? Lot of grace flows. He takes up some activity, the universe will start manifesting it without his effort. Stage 5, stage 4, individual effort is required. Stage 6, universe will start operating through him. He thinks of his sankalpa, the sankalpa will start manifesting in the world. Because sankalpa is not individual, it's universal. Devatas will start cooperating with him. That's stage 6. Oh, I have to go to 5, 6, 7. It's a long way. Don't worry. If you reach 5, fine. Whether 5, 6, 7 will go, you go. It's your based on your prarabdha karma. It's not your choice. So, do you have to worry about ego? Ego of a Gnani, you have to worry? Nothing to worry. Ego of Gnani is good, nothing wrong with that. So let me give you an example for ego of a Gnani. Adnana is the cause of the problem. Okay. For example, I have Adnana. The sun is going around the earth. Sun is rising, sun is setting. I have Adnana. Then scientists come and tell me sun doesn't rise and set. Earth is going around the sun. I have got Dana, but my perception will not change. Next day morning also I'll see sunrise, sunset. But I know very well that sun is not going around the earth. Earth is going around the sun. My Dana has changed. My Dana has changed. Understanding is changed. But perception has not changed. Right? Atma Dana belongs to this category. My Dana has changed. I am Brahman, Dana has changed. Okay. But my perception that I am Jiva, body is there, doesn't change. But it doesn't affect you. That perception that I am the body is there, that is called burnt ego or purified ego. Are you understanding the purified ego? It belongs to the category of Jnana when you get about sun. Sun is going around the earth. No. Earth is going around the sun. This is Jnana. Jnana has not changed your perception. The perception will continue, but your understanding is changed. This is the nature of Jivan Mukti. That's why Jivan Mukta has an ego. Ego is unreal, perception ego. So next day morning you see sun is rising and sun setting, but you know it's unreal. Similarly, you know the body, mind, and world is unreal. So reality of the world is nullified by Jnana. Reality of sunrise and sunset is nullified through Jnana. Perception has not changed. Are you clear? Don't worry about perception. Perception will continue. Similarly, you see a rope in the snake in the rope. You are scared. Then you understand it's a rope. Then perception still can be a snake because dim light can appear as a snake, but you are not worried. Similarly, after Atma Jnana, if you feel that I am the body, don't worry. It's just a perception. It's not real. Right? This perception is nullified through Jnana. This ego of Jnana will not give you new birth. Your Sanchita Karma is gone already. Your Prarabdha Karma and Prarabdha Karma, the perception will continue until Prarabdha Karma is there. After that, it will go. New birth will not be there. Kriyamana Karma or Agami Karma anyway will not affect you because you are doing Loka Kalyana. Is this clear? So there is another kind of waking from the dream. In your dream, you got married, you had children, okay, you had a lot of money, and thieves came and robbed your money. So you are suffering. Then you woke up from the dream. When you woke up from the dream, your dream family, dream money, dream thieves are not there. They disappeared. Your perception changed. So this is another kind of ignorance reborn. Atma Jnana doesn't belong to the other category of waking up from the dream. Atma Jnana belongs to the category of Jnana nullifying the ignorance. It's like scientific knowledge nullifying the ignorance that sun is going around earth. This distinction is usually clear. There are two types of waking up from the dream. Waking from the dream, personal dream, and waking up, the dream disappears, personal dream. Okay. At the dream of Maya, when we wake up, the dream doesn't disappear because it's Ishwara's dream, not your dream. Your individual dream that I am the body disappears. Is this clear? So with that, we are concluding today's session. So whole purpose of today's session is to give you assurance that after Jnana also you feel I have ego. Don't bother. Prabhuji, I have understood I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not the intellect. Still I feel like a body. That body is not real. Okay? You don't have to keep on destroying the ego. Keep on doing Loka Kalyana, keep on doing Nididhyasa or meditation. Ego may get purified further, depending on Prarabdha Karma. Otherwise, if you have understood I am not the body, mind, intellect, you have got a Aparoksha Jnana, you are done. No future life. This is the assurance which Shankaracharya wants to give. You are already Jivan Mukta. So with that, we are concluding session. Close your eyes, sit silently. Today, we are discussing about karma. There are karma of Sanchita Karma Prarabdha karma, agami and kriyamana. Sanchita karma is infinite. Prarabdha karma is what I have got. Agami is what I do and get in the future. Kriyamana is what I am doing now. Jnanagni dagdha karmani. All karmas are burnt in the fire of knowledge. When you realize I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not the intellect, I am pure consciousness, your kartrutva is gone. Such a person is called mukta. He may continue to live in the world, he may continue to operate, he may do business, he may take care of family, he may do loka kalyana service, but the karma will not bind him. It's a burnt karma. It is like serpent in the neck of Shiva, ornamental. He may take a role to teach the world, teach the people, guru or service, but he will not be attached. Sanchita karma is gone, burnt. When you wake up from the dream, all dream karma is gone. Like that, Sanchita karma is gone. Prarabdha karma continues as long as the body is there. The body is used by Jnani for loka kalyana. That's why Prarabdha karma does not create new karma. And Jnani knows very well when you're operating in the world that I'm not the body, mind, or intellect. That's why he doesn't fall into ignorance. Even if he falls into ignorance, he'll come back. Oh, yes. There's no prarabdha karma, no agami karma. You'll become free from all karmas. There's no future birth. So you have realized that I'm not the I didn't have birth. I will not have birth. I'm pure Atma. Asangoham, asangoham. I am like space. Space is not affected by any actions happening within the space. Stay as Sakshi, asangoham, asangoham. Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mratyorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti 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 Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Nanu Nanembudu Nanalla Ideha Manabuddhi Nanalla Sachidananda Atma Shivananu Nani Shivoham Shivoham Shivoham. I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, I'm not the intellect, I'm pure consciousness. Sure, so be. Atma Darshanam Brahma Darshanam Brahma Darshanam Satya Darshanam. To know the self is to know God. To know God is to be God. To be God is to know the truth. Antarjyotihi Bahirjyotihi Pratyak Jyotihi Paratpara Jyotireva Jyotihi Swayam Jyotihi Atma Jyotihi Shivosmiham. I am the light of the self, awareness, Atma Jyoti. I am the light illuminating entire world, Jagat Jyoti. Light for the mind, light beyond all mind, Param Jyoti. Light of love, light of compassion, light of peace, light of wisdom, Swayam Jyoti, self-luminous light. Lokaha samastaha Sukhino bhavantu. Lokaha samastaha. Sukhino bhavantu. Lokaha samastaha. Sukhino bhavantu. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Rub both of your hands. Give one to the eyes. Slowly open your eyes. So with that, we are concluding today's session. Today is about burning of karma, all karmic impressions. So there are many social media sites for Light of Self Foundation. You can subscribe to Light of Self web channel, or you can go to Light of Self channel courses. Children programs are also there. You're welcome to join. Any questions are there? Was it clear? You have to unmute. Guys, can you unmute? Yeah. Can you hear? Yeah, yes, Ramakrishna.
Namaste, Guruji. ಈಗ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ 4 ಸತ್ವಪತಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಅಸಮ ಶಕ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗ ಸತ್ವಪತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾರಬ್ಧ ಕರ್ಮ ಹೋಗುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ ಗುರುಜಿ?
I told you now 4, 5, 6 is prarabdha karma continues. 7 also prarabdha karma continues. As long as the body is there, prarabdha karma is there.
Like vasanas iruttalla 5 alli. Vasanas
no, that vasanas will not affect you, I'm saying. It's like the vasanas are there, but already you have seen the truth.
Okay.
You have seen the truth for 5 minutes also is over. 5 minutes also aparoksha jnana is over.
Okay.
So once you have got the truth, then your vasanas will come pull you. You may have to take care of family, you may have to take care of job, you may have to rule the country, you may go to war. All those things will happen because of the prarabdha karma and vasana.
No, so that will continue till 6th angare. Prarabdha karma.
7th also, even 7th stage also he has the prarabdha karma. Otherwise he has no body, no.
Okay.
Even Ramana Maharshi, who is a Brahma
Alla body is for the prarabdha karma. Vasanas will burn, not just in the first stage la vasanas hogagalva. Iga gnana bandmele
vasanas are of two types. Okay, vasana, earlier ignorance was there. I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect. Ignorance was there. That's gone. I'm Atma is there now.
Okay.
Now the vasanas of selfish vasana, I want happiness from the objects of the world, is gone.
Okay.
So selfish vasanas are gone.
Okay.
Now vasanas are there for loka kalyan, no selfish vasana.
Okay, that's not a selfish vasana. That's fine. But still, not that vasanas will burn only in the stage of 5th. That's what he says.
No. By going to 4th, and he has established in 5, the vasanas are burnt. Selfish vasanas are burnt.
Okay.
Right. That's why it's called asamasakti.
Asamasakti.
Right. Vasanas will drive you. I want happiness from this. I want happiness from that. Objects.
Objective vasanas will go. Okay.
No, desire for objects will go. No.
Will go. Okay.
Earlier, up to 1, 2, 3, the desire for object was there. Okay. I will get happiness from that is there. Now you understand objects will not give me happiness. Understanding was there because of Vedanta Vijnana, but now it's paroksha, direct experience.
Direct.
Right? That's called asamasakti. The vasanas will go, but body will continue because of prarabdha karma.
Yeah, that I got it.
Understand?
Only I got doubt, vasanas in between 4th and 5th.
No. Fourth is sadhana. He is going to samadhi, he will meditate and come back. I'll say I am peaceful and all.
Okay.
So then 5th stage, right? His vasanas have gone. 5th stage, he is detached actually.
Detached.
Sakshi. So anything happening in the world, any objects in the world does not give me happiness. That's why it's asabhasakti.
Okay, got it.
Right?
Yeah.
Earlier also that understanding is there. When you're studying Vedanta, understanding is there. But now that is not deep enough.
No, okay.
Now it has become deeper. Now objects are there in stage 5, but objects itself becomes unreal in stage 6.
Guys, yes, correct.
So the vasanas further go. The reality object also goes in stage 6. In stage 4, stage 5, objects are there. They are real. I have understanding they are unreal. I have understanding they are don't give happiness is there. But now you start understanding there's no happiness. Only happiness in Atma you understand.
Yeah, correct.
Got it?
Yeah, got it.
Any questions?
One more question, Guruji. ಇದು ಪ್ರಾರಬ್ಧ ಕರ್ಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ರಿಯಾಮಾಣ ಕರ್ಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ರಿಯಾಮಾಣ ಕರ್ಮ ಮಾಡೋದು ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರಾರಬ್ಧ ಕರ್ಮ ಏನೋ
Kriyamana karma, you should not confuse between the Kriyamana karma and Prarabdha karma. Okay?
ಅಲ್ಲ ಈಗ ನಾನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋ ಕರ್ಮ ಇಟ್ ಮೇ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ದಿ ಪ್ರಾರಬ್ಧ ಕರ್ಮ ಆಲ್ಸೋ.
No, don't mix up these. I'm saying there's a confusion you are saying. Okay, prarabdha karma has given you body. Prarabdha karma has given you circumstance. What's happening to you today?
Right.
What happens to you today is called prarabdha karma.
Okay.
What action you take on that prarabdha karma is called purushartha.
Okay, that will become prayamana karma.
Purushartha belongs to kriyamana karma.
Oh, okay, fine.
Understand?
What action I do based on the prarabdha karma, it becomes
purushartha. Otherwise, you're like a machine. No, what I did yesterday, I'll do tomorrow. So there is no concept of karma.
Correct.
So you should not mix up purushartha or prarabdha. Prarabdha is what happens to you. Purushartha is how you act.
Act on it. Okay.
So you can act based on 4 purusharthas: dharma, artha, kama, moksha. Okay, if you act artha and kama, then you will be still in continuing the karmic cycle. If you start doing dharma, you start getting purified. If you get into moksha, you'll get liberated. So your actions are purushartha. What happens to you is called prarabdha.
Oh,
clear?
Right, clear. Really clear. I would always confuse. I can do karma because of prarabdha karma. Okay, now based on the action, that will be the purushartha.
I'll give you an example to make you understand. Okay, you got a fever. Okay, what fever you got, you don't have control. It's happened to you.
Okay,
that's prarabdha. It happened to you. Now you have a choice.
Should I treat or
should I go to doctor or should I suffer fever? So the choice is purushartha.
Action. Okay,
action. So you say, no, I don't want to go to doctor. I'll stay at home. I'll suffer. Purushartha you have chosen, laziness. No, I'll go to the doctor. You have chosen purushartha, which is action. So when you go to doctor, okay, so then doctor gives a medicine. Your disease is healed. So prarabdha is nullified to purushartha.
Okay.
Effect of prarabdha is removed. Right?
Yeah.
So some effect of prarabdha can be removed through purushartha, not all.
Okay.
Okay, now a person has gone to doctor, some person. The doctor says, you have a cancer. You will die in 6 months. So now prarabdha has come, which will make him die in 6 months. Now what purushartha has to do? He has to go to another doctor. Get a treatment. To come out of prarabdha, he has to do purushartha. Okay. Now the prarabdha is so strong that purushartha will not solve the problem. It's called very hard prarabdha.
Okay.
Then he has to accept it. All right.
But by accepting, I will not be burned. I will not be burned.
You cannot know. A hard prarabdha cannot be solved. A soft prarabdha, changeable prarabdha can be changed with purushartha.
Okay.
Right. They're called obstinate prarabdha. Obstinate prarabdha means it's already very hard. You cannot do anything about it.
Okay.
So prarabdha and purushartha difference you have to understand.
Yeah.
Change what you can, accept what you can't. That's meaning of spirituality.
Got it.
Anybody else any questions?
Hari Om Guruji.
Hari Om.
ಶಂಕರಾಚಾರ್ಯರ ಈ ಕೊನೆ ಅಭಯ ಬಹಳ ಸಂತೋಷ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಗುರುಜಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಬಂದಿದೀವಿ, ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಹೌದು ನಾನು ಜೀವನ್ ಮುಕ್ತ, ಆದ್ರೆ ಹೌದಲ್ಲ ಅಯ್ಯೋ ನಾನ್ ದೇಹ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಅನುಮಾನಕ್ಕೂ ಕೂಡ ಅವರು ಪಾಪ ಕರುಣೆ ತೋರಿಸಿ ಏನ್ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಡ ನೀನು ಜೀವನ್ ಮುಕ್ತನೆ ಅಂತ ಘೋಷಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್ ಗುರುಜಿ.
ವಂಡರ್ಫುಲ್.